Hey everyone, Bloss here from the Latticework to give you a quick overview of our learning tool. So the core action is to add notes and highlights. It's as simple as selecting some text. So let's start with highlights. Right here, you'll see an orange highlight and a yellow highlight. Orange is kind of like Kindle and Medium. Each page will have a top highlight, which for now is simply the most highlighted section. Yellow are your personal highlights. So if you were to go to this same page, you would see this orange highlight, but you would not see this in yellow. We decided to do it this way because we thought over time it would probably be overcrowded and counterproductive to have everything highlighted. So for now, that's all you'll see. On to notes. Starts with selecting some text. Once you do that, the toolbar will pop out from the right-hand side, and you can simply start typing. So let's say this is a test to show what our learning tool can currently do. From there, you can add a link or pictures or format it in a whole bunch of different ways. What I'd encourage you to do though is to add tags. So over time, we want to get better as we get bigger, able to show each person's personalized lattice work and create different ways to visualize this information. So for now, let's just write 2 tags. And if a tag appears, if it already exists, you can just click on it. If it doesn't appear, if it doesn't exist, just type it in and press enter and it'll show up there. So before we post this, I wanted to highlight 3 separate things. If you post it, by default, it goes to the public realm where all Latticework partners will be able to see it. However, we think that it's really important and valuable to have different spaces to learn different things. So if you want to create a group, you can do that with your friends, your family, people you meet through the Latticework, whatever. And once you create that group, it'll show up here and you can post it to that. And only people who have access to it will be able to see it. Lastly, you'll be able to post to private. There are some things that are only for your eyes or meant to be just for you at this point. But for now, let's just post it to the public sphere to go from there. Once you do that, you'll see that it'll appear in yellow. If you click on any of these highlights, the tool will open and show you the note that is relevant to that. If it's just a highlight, it won't show anything. If we go back to notes, these are all the notes that are shown that have been taken on this page. Now, to build these interconnections, to deeply understand what these notes are referring to within the core text, you can simply hover over this light bulb icon here, and it'll show you exactly what that note refers to. Within the notes, you can like somebody's comments, you can reply to it, you can share it, and for now, we've decided to embed all replies. So if you click on the one reply here, it'll take you to that note and the reply that's relevant to it. Again, we decided to try to keep it as simple and seamless and intuitive as possible. And for now, embedding those replies seems to be the best thing to do. If you go to the group section and you click the drop-down menu, this is where you can create a group or join a group. In the private section, you can filter it by notes and replies and highlights. Up here at the top, you can search by notes, by tags, and by people. Let's just do people as a quick example. Luke has been helping me throughout this whole thing, so let's try Luke. When I search that and you click on it, you can get a quick overview of Luke. The bell up here shows you any notifications. For now, you'll also get email notifications with a link that will take you to the exact note or whatever the notification is referring to. While we hope that drives engagement, we never want to feel spammy or annoying. So if you go to the settings wheel and click notifications, you can toggle on and off whatever you want. We hope you leave them on for now to drive that engagement, especially in these early days, but that's where you can alter it. If you go to account, this is where you can enter some information. Again, I ask that you enter a little bit, build this sense of community, build a sense of trust. And lastly, if you click on this feedback tab, it'll bring you to a separate page. This is where we've highlighted some of the things that we're working on and thinking of working on for our future features. But we also wanted to create a standalone page where you can leave feedback. You can do that by simply highlighting some text, telling us whatever it is that you found, whether it's a bug or something that you want added into the Latticework. Whatever you do, please make sure that you mention me. I can't mention myself, so I'll mention Luke, but instead of writing Luke, you should write Bloss. But let's just try it. At Luke, I found a highlighting error when I try to highlight something that is italicized. That is a bug we found and we're working on it right now. Again, we would tag this here. You can tag it with my name. You can also tag it with bug if it's a bug, or a future feature if that's what you're going for. And then you just click post and I would be notified when that happens. I'm just going to cancel this for now though. So that's really it. We've tried to make this tool as simple and intuitive as possible. There is a lot that we're excited about. We are working on implementing a lot of changes, a lot of fixes in order to keep making this an incredibly valuable tool and community. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to learning from and with you.